Hello everyone, this is Susan Taylor Shire from Soul Mastery, and we are in a continuation of a burgeoning process from the equinox time that just is upswelling and going and going, and there's this fire moving underneath it that's just taking us new places, which is perfect because so many of us are in what I would call a soul purpose transition, and looking at what is the next burgeoning, blossoming, uplifting place that I can move to in my way of being in the world and in my contribution. It always starts with my way of being in the world, and we want to focus on that inner place today. And then the contribution is even more filled with burgeoning, uplifting, inspiring energy because it's fueled by the fire of creation moving within. And how do we get that fire of creation moving within us if we don't have it fully? And we're always creating new dimensions of it, so it's never to the peak and that's it. So how do we do that? First of all, I want you to know that each person is very unique. I'm at the beginning point of the Soul Mastery, Soul Reunion Advanced Training, and we're talking about our soul purpose and our soul connection, and especially to our soul families and soul groups and home worlds, and all that we are as a collective of souls, and particularly working with our soul challenges. But I am so aware when we're talking at the same time we're talking about collective patterns that we are each unique individuals, and it's so important to remember that there's a big puzzle going on right now, and each one is a unique puzzle piece to that. So as you're moving in your transition, moving to find out what it is which is the more of you to come forward, remember, from the inside out to your contribution, your own soul reunion definition, dimension, dynamic. When you're focusing on that, remember, and where you're going to bring it into the world and how and all of that, you're changing your way of being. And one of those ways you're changing it is to become more of your unique self and not just more like the collective and more trying to unify with the collective. It is so essential right now for you to recognize that you have something very unique to offer. And it is so supported by a huge universe that says yes to your puzzle piece, which means you're going to have to go outside of the box. You're going to have to be a little rebellious as it relates to what you have learned thus far from anyone. It's like, okay, I have got all of this within me, a fuel for the fire. I've got all this great energy and possibility. And what is it that is my unique place of being right now? Don't get so big that you're going, what's my contribution? Like it's some mental exercise. Come back to what is uniquely, authentically mine to bring in this moment right now. And really be in love with that. Really allow yourself to feel the abundance of that. Speaking of abundance, let's talk about abundance for a moment. Okay? Because in order for us to move into a whole new way of being, which is what we're doing, and which will inspire and uplift everything to a new level of contribution, we have to redefine our whole relationship to abundance. We seem to be talking about abundance eternally, correct? I'd say so. Now, we all know that abundance comes from the inside out. And I hear this all the time, I want more abundance, I want more abundance. And often, without realizing it, people are saying, what I really want is more money. I want more money, more proof, okay, that spirit is with me and that the world rewards me for what I'm doing and that I get to have a quality of life that I want. Fantastic. But it starts from an abundant place within. How do you fuel that fire during this time when there is so much creative juice going on, so much burgeoning, how do you allow that to be part of your inner abundance? Okay, because we are abundant all the time. It's usually abundantly unmotivated, abundantly wanting the ice cream, whatever it is, right? Okay, what about just for a moment right now, feel a light spark within your heart, or see a light spark within your heart that represents abundance. Now, I would love to see that grow into a full cornucopia, a feast of abundance within you being represented. But to start with, in any moment, you can bring in that little light and say, I honor that light that wants to grow into the fullness of abundance through me, as me. I honor that. And yes, I've got a lot of chaos and overwhelm and stress, whatever it is, big miracles going on, whatever it is, all around that. But I honor it growing. I will feed it by putting attention on it. I will allow it to be the greatness that I know it can be, because I feed this place within me continually, putting my attention on the abundant connection that that light is to the fullness of the universe, and feel that little light within you that's always on, glowing like E.T., connected to a huge portal, a huge stream of light into the universe. Can you feel that? Can you see that? Yeah, a little light, and it's being flooded by the light of the universe, pouring in to you abundantly. And you may feel your heart starting to feel a little tight, because it's starting to crack open and go, yes, I want to make space for this. Yes, I want to make space for this. So whenever you're in a moment of feeling crunched, crushed by the outer world situation, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Little phrases like that, E.T., I want to shine my light, will help you to remember that you always have an abundant connection to the universe of abundance. And as you allow that to grow within you, you're telling the universe, yes, I want this to be big and blossoming and burgeoning. And I start right here to keep that alive, here and now. So I support you in tremendous ways in allowing that light of your abundance to have your focus of attention and blessing for creation coming through you at all times. And if you want to subscribe to this channel so you can get all these recordings instantly, or if you have a friend or family member you've been going, I'd like to share with them something about this wisdom, this connection that is coming forth through this time with Susan, feel free to do that. Pass it on. Pass it on. This is your way to pay it forward. This is your way to bring your abundance into the world. It's one of many ways. Stay creative, keep burgeoning, let the fire of creation move through you in that heart space filled with light. I am so with you in it.